Hey guys, I'm Nick. Today we're going to talk about this GoPro Max. I've had it for a little over 2 months. I've used it on all of our fishing trips to, include personal trips, charters. Me and Josh is going fishing. I've taken it through with the kids. We filmed it on a hike. We did some interesting things with it. Time lapse mode was pretty cool. The 360 photos is pretty cool. It takes an awesome panorama. Tons and tons of cool options with this thing. And I was excited to get it because I wanted an easy way to capture everything that was happening without ever having to worry about repositioning the camera. If you know me, if we've ever talked about filming from the kayaks, I hate the idea of having a camera here and a camera there and a camera by your foot, and everybody got these cameras everywhere. Just tons and tons of SD cards, tons of batteries, tons of work. I don't film a lot on the water because it's a hassle for me, and I rather fish and I rather catch fish instead of, oh look, I caught one fish. Let me tell you a story about it. It's not my style, right? So I wanted something that I could put on the kayak, put it somewhere, push one button, and it record everything that was happening around me, 360 degrees. So I bought the Max. Now they had one that was before this called the Fusion. Took two SD cards, whole different road of whatever, a lot more work. They simplified it so you only needed one SD card. The camera does all the work in the body and stitches the images together. One of the things they advertise is it has 6 microphones. It does have microphones everywhere. The audio is pretty good on this thing. It's actually pretty darn impressive. They also advertise it as filming in 5.6K, which is cool. It's a huge file. Right now, on a GoPro, you'd think, all right, well, like a point and shoot camera, like one direction, not 360. It'd be gathering 5.6K. It's way better than 4K. The video, everything should be wonderful, fantastic, unbelievable quality. But it's gathering 5.6K in 360 degrees, which means you have to divide that by 360 degrees to really get what you're getting at, all right? So it's shooting 1080. And when you go to export it in the GoPro player, you're going to only be able to export it in 1080p, which is still not bad. It just doesn't match the 4K of like this camera right here. This camera's filming in 4K. I'll compress it to 1080 and it'll look wonderful in that video. Now, I'm kind of sick, so my eyes are kind of watery and all kinds of stuff, but the video quality is fantastic. This thing, it does a good job, but it's never going to film as good as something like a Hero 8 because it's gathering too much data from everywhere around it. It's interesting, but at $500, it's probably worth it for what I do with it, and I've enjoyed it. If you're looking at an option to film fishing from your kayak, it's pretty cool. And here's a few clips. You guys can see this. I'm hooked to a fish. Josh is behind me, and he is hooked to a fish. So the camera was able to sit in one spot. I believe it was mounted in my rod holder right here. And it was able to film me reeling in a fish. And it was able to film Josh hooking into a fish at the same time. Now, I took a bunch of video of that stuff. Might not have it all right here for you guys to see. But you can see some of these transitions. I don't have to move the camera. So you can see me fishing. I'm fishing and the kayak's turning. And the camera is panning with me the whole time. And that is one of the coolest parts about this little thing. From the factory, obviously it comes with a charging cord. It comes with these protective lens covers that actually just pop on here like so. And then you can hit it on whatever. I haven't used them. Actually still has the covers on them. It also comes with these little guys, which tons of people have complained about on YouTube about. They go on here like so, but they're a pain in the butt to get off. And I found myself like putting fishing hooks on there and stuff, and it grew pretty frustrating. So I took my 3D printers, you probably hear them in the background, and I printed these little guys with tabs on there. So they just pop on like so, and it pops off. It's way easier. The tab makes it way nicer. I can't get that one off. Oh, well, there you go. Oh, I got it off and put it back on. It's terrible. Overall, it's a good camera. Here's a cool time lapse I shot as I was pedaling up towards Josh. Here it is right now. It's pretty cool. It's a cool feature. Now, I'll tell you, it was a complete accident when I filmed this because I didn't realize I pushed time-lapse mode. I just pushed a little one-button record situation, and somehow it automatically went to time-lapse mode. Not sure how, but it turned out all right. And it was cool to see a different feature. It also comes with this little carrying case from the factory. It has a little area for you to put your little protective lens covers, which, I don't know. I'm never going to use those things. The idea is I'm just never going to drop it, hopefully. But It doesn't have replaceable lenses. That's why they give you these lens covers so you don't break the actual lens. If you are looking for an option as a GoPro, this is not a bad little choice. It's pretty expensive. It's not going to give you the video quality of like a Hero 7 or a Hero 8 or probably even a Hero 6 for that matter, but it's going to be perfectly stabilized. If you watch the videos, man, they're perfectly stabilized because, well, it's filming in 360 and it can crop and do whatever it wants to do because it has plenty of video to work with. Very, very interesting. I've enjoyed it. I hope you guys have enjoyed the videos that we filmed with it. I don't spend too much time on the water with it running. I just turn it on after the action has started, really to give you guys a visual representation of the questions that we answer. And I hope those videos are additional on the water footage is helping. Other than that, if you guys have any questions about this little thing, just shoot me a comment down below, and I'll get it answered. If you're looking for something to capture all the video around you, this is going to do a great job. I really wanted it for this upcoming charter season, and I wanted to get used to it prior because I want to be able to put it on the kayak. I don't want it to be, distracting to the clients. I see some videos of these guys that take people fishing, but they spend more time like, oh yeah, my GoPro's recording us. I don't want that, okay? I want it to just be in the corner, out of mind, out of sight, and not be a problem for anyone, and just capture a ton of moments that I rather experience in first person than like, hey man, let me video that while you do it. It's just not for me. I rather catch the fish and then look back on the moment, take a quality photo of it with the camera, and go from there. I'm hoping that this thing will allow us to just set it in the corner, push a button, document the moment, and then come home later on in the week or whenever we have time, pop the SD card out and see exactly what happened. I'm sure we're going to capture a lot of awesome things with this thing this year. I appreciate you guys watching, and as always, I look forward to you booking your next adventure.